to DNVR Bets Daily. And Dre, it's an amazing day in Denver. Do you want to know why?
Wow, yeah, I want to know why.
Because late last night, in the Valley of the Sun, Raimel El Cangrejo Tapia got an RBI base hit to break the curse. The curse has been lifted, Andre.
I love your positivity. I love your positivity.
Look, there was a cover on the hoop. Raimel took his bat. He smashed it. And we're back.
Oh, it was big from Raimel. Earlier in that game, Ryan Castellani got me the under 3.5, which was huge. Gave up a run in the third, but stopped the bleeding, which was important. Yeah, and yet,
You're not matching my positivity. I can hear it in your
driving
voice.
here in traffic, the city felt tense, I'm dressed all in black. I'm ready to go to battle today, I told you when you came in, I have lived through many final days in a Nuggets season, many elimination days for the Nuggets season. It doesn't get any older. In my 30s, a father, dream job. You'd think I'd have perspective on life. I do not.
You know how they say, you spend 2 weeks of your life at a red light? I feel like I've spent 2 weeks of my life on Nuggets elimination days.
Yeah, it's kind of felt like that. Yeah, you're so right.
It doesn't feel like a Nuggets elimination day to me because the curse has been lifted. So this is what's the opposite of this is a Nuggets advance day. They're going to advance. They're going to evolve. They're not going to be eliminated.
They will die hard today. They're not dying, baby.
Really hard thing about working in this company is I hate wearing the same shirt as other people.
Oh man.
And it happens so much around here because we have so many good shirts and our shirts are so comfortable that you can just wear t-shirts to work. So everyone wears our shirts every day. There's 25 people that work for the company. There's a very good chance you're wearing the same shirt as someone else.
Especially now where it's a Nuggets day. You need to be wearing Nuggets stuff and we have, 5 shirts. So.
Yeah. So now it looks like we planned this, which is lame as hell.
You only wear black. I, again, said I'm all decked out in black. I'm ready to go to battle.
I should just dibs all the black shirts.
That's fine by me. Though this one and three-headed would be hard to pass up on. Yeah.
And then there's a new abs one coming. That's also going to be sick.
Yeah.
Okay. So the Nuggets, with their backs up against the wall, they haven't gotten a stop since Richard Nixon was in office. And
that's
here we go. I mean, it's balls to the wall. You have no chance. You have no options but to go ham.
Yeah. No, I mean truly no other choice.
And I'm still so mad. We'll get to the bets in here in a second. I'm still so mad that we can't appreciate what Jamal Murray did the other night. We're so mired in all the losing and the pit of despair that we've been shoved into by these 3 teams.
Oh, yeah.
That we don't even get to appreciate, one of the best playoff performances ever.
Certainly in Nuggets history, but ever. But period.
This man had 50 points and 0 turnovers.
Yeah. Pretty absurd shooting percentages, too. And got 11 boards, right? And over 5 assists, I think, too. I mean, the no turnovers that shouldn't happen.
I know. I'm a Jamal defender.
I mean, the rest of the team made up for it with insane, stupid, turnovers, just butterfingers left and right.
How do you have a possession in the end of that game that doesn't end in a Jamal Murray shot?
Maddening.
Anyways, okay, clean the slate.
Yeah.
Raimel Tapia.
No, I'm with you.
So now they go back to
Raimel on national TV too.
Oh yeah.
Oh.
God, I love Raimel.
Suck it, Diamondbacks. Take that. That was great stuff.
All right, we will get to Nuggets bets, but I want to ask you this.
Yeah.
If I would have told you that through 31 games, the they played 31?
Sounds about right.
They've played 29, I believe.
Okay.
They're 14 and 15?
Yeah, that sounds correct.
If I would have just told you off the bat, here you go, 14 and 15 through 29, you taking it?
I would say we are on pace to hit the over, maybe.
This is so true.
It's 26.5, so we're fine.
I think, if they've got 4 games against the Diamondbacks, who
I know.
The Rockies had lost 7 in a row coming into the series, which is absurd. But the Diamondbacks had lost 5 in a row. They've now lost 6 in a row.
Got them right where we want them, baby.
Just take care of business in this series, and
Yeah.
you're right back on track.
That's right.
So,
No,
anyways.
I'm with you 100%.
Okay, Nuggets, props, and just shout out to Prop City, because if it weren't for props, we'd be hurting right now. But
We would be hurting badly.
the best thing about props is the result doesn't matter. All that matters is the prop.
All
So
you need is a Kale McCarr goal here, Nathan McKinnon over 2 points there, MPJ to cover his prop there. You know, it all comes together. It's fine.
I think I'm the only person who bets on Mikko Rantanen shots every night, which is just why they haven't
That's like
adjusted
your
it.
jam. It's true.
I think I'm
He hit
5 of
yesterday?
7 on that. Yeah, he hit. He got his third shot on a goal. It's extra exhilarating.
I know. Mac 2 points seems so easy at points yesterday, but I mean, he needed to be involved in both those goals for that to hit.
You know he's been involved in every goal they've scored this series?
Sure has felt like it.
That is not okay.
I mean, yeah, my professional analysis is that if the rest of the team could just pick it up, they would not be in this mess. Yeah.
That's good analysis.
Yeah.
Okay, Nuggets props. What do you like?
Love the over. How are they still setting it at 219.5?
Gary Harris, baby.
Has the sportsbook not watched these? I guess the only thing threatening the over is the Nuggets just completely not showing up and having like 80 points in this one.
There's no way, right?
There's no way, man. There's absolutely no way. By the way,
Is the
we are
under a
counting
safe
on that
bet?
not happening with all these bets.
Hear me out
the
here on emotional betting. If you bet the under, you are in a position where if the Nuggets completely lay an egg, at least you want to bet. Or
I mean,
or if they actually clamp down on defense, you win. Is there a chance that the Nuggets... Yeah, there is. Okay.
yeah, like getting blown out 140 to 80 or something.
What's the under again? 219.
219.5.
Yeah, 140 to
So
80.
just
would be-
having watched this series, I feel pretty good that the over is going to hit. Neither of these teams really have an answer on defense for the other.
The Nuggets' answer is just worse.
I mean, they were in the 240s combined in the last game in 4 quarters.
I was gonna say in regulation.
So
All
that
right.
seems like a safe one.
He
right
likes the
there.
over. I like it too. Although I do feel like the under has some fail safes in it.
That's fine. You can parlay a Nugs win and the over to hit at plus 310. Just letting you know.
Nuggets and over plus 310. Hate it. Go on.
I mean, it's their only path to victory, so I think you're fine. And this one, you're going to say, so I might as well beat you to the punch. Game 5, final day to break even on Jokic triple doubles at plus 500.
This is the prop to save the Nuggets.
That's right.
Not only
correct.
does it save the Nuggets, but it also gets us back to even, because they've generously set it at 5-1 for this exact reason. This is game 5. Oh, actually, you would be profitable because 4 losses and a win in game 5
that's
at
right.
5-1.
That's right.
You'd be
Yep.
up 1 unit.
Yep, you'd be up.
But
on
also,
unit.
like,
Let's go.
here's my thoughts on this.
Yeah.
For the Nuggets to win, Nikola Jokic has to have 10 assists. And not because it has anything to do with Jokic. It has to do with some guys making some damn shots other than Jamal Murray.
Yeah, and then maybe playing a little more efficient ball and running through Jokic, which I think is what they need to do rather than trying to shoot their way out of trouble.
Yeah, exactly. So he hasn't hit the rebound. He didn't hit the rebounds last game. He had 9, which is just maddening.
Yeah, that's tough.
especially if you took the double-double. I actually don't think they offered a Jokic double-double last game. But I do think
Yeah, it would have
that
been in the
if the Nuggets are going to win
200.
this game, it doesn't actually have to be a triple-double. It'd be nice if it was. But you need, 29, 11, and 9 or something from Jokic.
Now, I have another. If the Nuggets are to win this game, I feel like the Nuggets.
Jokic double-double, minus 240.
Nice.
bad.
Not bad. Could parlay that with some action. Because you can't make it an official pick. Them are the rules. I think the Nuggets, part of their problem is they're trying to play like pre-bubble Nuggets. And that's just not the solution right now. These aren't the pre-bubble
So
Nuggets.
you're saying play bowl.
These are the bubble Nuggets, Bull, and especially Michael Porter Jr. You need to rely on MPJ
Dude,
to at least be in that like 18-8 range.
MPJ was in there for one stretch, They ISO'd him on 7 consecutive possessions.
That's insane.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that's insane.
Like, this is what happens. You put MPJ on the floor. Donovan Mitchell walks up. He points at MPJ. MPJ's man goes and sets a pick. They get him on MPJ, and then he's done.
I know.
Which, honestly...
I was seeing someone on Twitter saying we need to do the exact same thing with George Niang. And it's like,
sounds great to
yes,
me.
we do.
Because if not, you're just letting him sit out there and shoot threes.
Right. Make him earn his spot on the court. Yeah.
I will say, MPJ getting ISO'd, like, it's so disrespectful. I actually think it's good for the Nuggets long term. Because he's going to go in this summer and say, like, I have to figure out how to become a good defender.
Yes. Well, my silver lining for the Nuggets throughout this whole thing is the emergence of MPJ has changed this team and maybe made them not immediate contenders, but it's widened their window of contention. I mean, it's tripled it.
Of course.
But all that said, over 12.5, if you're convinced the Nuggets pull it off and show some guts in this one, I think MPJ over 12.5 points at plus 100 is good value.
Sheesh, 12.5 is low.
Yes, it is. And plus 100 is decent value. You putting your free bet on this?
No, I'm putting my free bet on Colin Morikawa.
Gosh darn it, Ryan. I told Ryan yesterday I now have a rule where I need to ride with him if he's betting on Colin Morikawa, and I feel like he's taking advantage of me right now.
You're familiar with the moon cycle?
Yes.
This is the Morikawa cycle. And it's a full moon this weekend, baby. Morikawa's coming back around. We're putting our 54...
He's been up for a week.
2 weeks.
Well, we act like, he's due.
Yeah, he is.
He's had the year of his life. He's been insane.
I know, but look at the Morikawa cycle ever since they came back from the stoppage.
Help me, people.
Every third tournament, he's in the mix. Did you guys even talk about that bet on the show yesterday?
What bet's
the
that?
Lakers?
We did. And Sage Hank, star performance by young Hank, who I relied on heavy. I was starstruck. I'm just like asking him all this question. He's giving me all this advice. You know, it was a complete role reversal from what Hank and I do on the draft show, where he just assumes I have the answer to everything and just rattles off questions.
He's like, Andre, have you heard of this guy out of Mount Vernon?
Like, dude, could you have prepped me? Could I have been given some prep? So star performance by him. I, like we were saying in our group chat, was feeling the Blazers a little. Hank was like, no, it's the Lakers. You in our group chat said, no, it's the Lakers. I rode with you. Thank goodness. And, DraftKings didn't see this coming. DraftKings didn't see the Lakers going off for $134, man.
Well, no, but I did see them move the line a little bit because everyone was hammering the Lakers, and they were like, "Oh God!"
Right when we talked about it on the show, it was 5.5.
Oh my God!
I finally got
7.5.
Yeah, 7.5. Me too.
2 whole points because they put that prop out there and everyone just hammered the favorite.
And that was it. Had you taken the Blazers, you would have felt terrible 2 minutes in.
I wonder if that was like a wire-to-wire cover, as much as a cover can be. Like they got up by 7.5 and were never up by less than that for the rest of the game.
Dude, I think so.
That's actually
Isn't
wild.
that crazy?
That is.
And
actually wild.
Again, the last couple games they scored in the 110s.
Yeah.
They went off for 130.
I know.
I was texting you. They were in the bonus with 10 minutes left in the third.
Yep.
We were past 81 points. It was insane.
Yep. So, anyways, $54 free bet coming our way, and I'm putting it on Colin Morikawa to win the BMW.
I think I'm putting it on the Avs to win the series in the plus 200s right now.
That's fun too.
Yeah,
that's fun.
I believe. I have no doubt.
I have no doubt in Colin Morikawa. So, there we go.
Oh boy,
where were we? Nuggets props.
Nuggets and NBA-ish talk.
So, I like Murray over 24.5.
Okay.
It's minus 139, so they like it too.
Yeah.
It's not, it's not great, but
no.
I know that your hesitation is he rarely does this 2 games in a row.
Yeah.
But I think he viewed the last game as an elimination game.
Totally.
Which it might as well have been.
Yep.
And I think he brings the same sort of fire tonight.
No, I'm with you. I mean, Murray has given me no reason to doubt him. I just hope he played 43 minutes. I just hope the legs are fresh enough to keep sinking shots.
What I would worry about is the next game. If the Nuggets win this one,
Yeah.
I'd worry about the next game because it's like you just exuded so much. You know, it's kind of like in basketball when you're down 15 and you come all the way back and you feel like you did something. You didn't do anything at all.
Yeah.
And then you relax. You're in trouble.
I'm hoping that's what the Jazz do in this one. And this, dude, it's crazy. These bubble games are all about just what's going on in that locker room. They're all about internal motivations.
Yeah.
I mean, the Avs game just like
The
made
Avs
that
game was just
so clear to me, though, right?
I mean, that game was
yeah,
just
no, I
garbage.
mean, it's fluky and a million incidents, but it really is like the Avs had them on the rope, and something happened to spark the stars, and they were just able to ride that.
Last night, though, is a perfect example of why you cannot go down 0-1 in a series. Because the Avs had no business losing either of these games.
Yeah.
The first one, they certainly got outplayed. And so you go down 0-1, and now anything is on the table for you to be in a hole. And guys scoring off their shoulder is one of the ways you lose game 2. And, like, that was in play. You're down 0-2 now because of a fluke, only because you allowed that first game to happen, which shouldn't have.
That's true.
And now, you know, game 3, you could get goalied. You never know. Like, you know what I mean? You put yourself in a bad position in that first one. Okay, so I also like Jokic over 24.5, but instead of taking that, I'm actually going to take the over 42.5 points, rebounds, assists.
Yeah, that feels pretty safe.
And it's better juice. So it's the difference between minus 134 and minus 110. Now, let me tell you this. If Jokic scores 25 points, then he needs 10 rebounds, 7 assists to cover this, which is still a lot. But I think, you know, he could do...
It's a typical Jokic playoff night,
I'm thinking it's going to be like 28. Well, we need the triple-double. But if he doesn't hit a triple-double, I'm thinking like 28, 12, and 4.
Yeah, that works.
And that covers it. So those are my 2 favorite. And then, yes, we go with the triple-double. We need the triple-double.
We have to. We have no other choice, guys.
Our hands are tied.
Yeah, again, we are basically filming a hostage video right now.
It's 5-1. I mean, we can come out plus 1 unit on this.
We are prisoners of our own demise right now. So, okay.
Blink twice if you need help.
Yeah, truly. And then, I mean, talk about reaching profitability. I'm going to keep riding with the Mavs. Just, I can't believe they're in the plus 285.
285.
Again, internal motivations, kind of. Those guys believe because they've got Luka.
My advice to you is to get on it early before Porzingis is officially announced.
Playing.
Yes,
you are very confident
playing.
that Porzingis' status as day-to-day will not impact his ability to play today.
He's playing.
Okay. Breaking on DNVR Bets.
Make sure you go download that DraftKings Sportsbook app. You can get in on all this fun with us. It's usually fun. Sometimes
It's
you get
always
held
fun.
hostage by Jokic triple doubles, but other than that, it's usually a good time. When you download, use the code DNVR. You get a sign-up bonus up to $1,000. You can get in on all these fun things. I mean, this NBA prop they're doing is just fantastic.
Wild.
Bet $20, anything NBA involved, and you will get a $10 free bet to use on whatever you want. If you're like me, you'll just keep lighting it on fire and laughing as it burns. But maybe you can be smart. I know you turned it into money last night.
Yeah, I took the over in the first half of the Lakers game, over 60.5 for the Lakers. Again, they covered that like midway through or early in the second. It was absurd.
I'm exactly the person DraftKings wants to give these free bets to.
They are.
But one of these days, I'm telling you, one of these days, it's going to come back around for me.
Yeah, you'll have one of those like I did and go up 80 units. You know, it can happen. It can happen.
So anyways, download DraftKings Sportsbook app. Use code DNVR. Must be 21 or older, Colorado only. Bonus comprised of a first deposit bonus and a first bet match, each up to $500. Bonus comprised of a 25x playthrough, and restrictions do apply. See DraftKings.com/sportsbook for details. And if you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-522-4700.
We're not worthy. Great stuff. Great job going off of memory. Little Colorado doubleheader today.
Oh, yeah. El Cangrejo and the Rockies
Yep.
taking the field.
Yeah, Rockies. Dogs here despite it being a Herman day. I mean, come on, Sportsbook. We're starting to doubt Herman that quickly? I don't think so.
So what do we got
don't
here?
think so.
What's the line? Plus 100.
Plus 100. I mean, come
With Herman on the mound.
on.
Uh,
Over under set at 9.5.
what did Nolan finish with? Did he have a couple hits yesterday? I know he had one. He started one for
Did he?
one.
Yeah. If I'm honest, there was other things going on.
Am I
with,
hanking you right now?
Avs and Lakers that I only watched in the third. And then actually I watched the 8th and 9th, but there are parts of the Rockies game that went blank for me.
I just want to...
1 for 2 with 2 walks.
1 for 2
one
with
for-
2 walks.
2 walks.
Oh.
On base thrice. I like that.
Yes. How does he get walked twice? Like, aren't you just attacking Nolan Arenado if you're a pitcher right now?
Bro, the Diamondbacks don't have the pitchers for it.
It's true. So they're throwing out Alex Young.
Oh, I'm so scared.
Yeah, that doesn't do
1-1
much for me.
for ERA, so not concerned, which is why I like that money line. I like Herman over 4.5. They've lowered it to 4.5 Ks. Come
Wow.
on, that's happening, guys.
That is definitely happening. Real quick, did you guys talk about Trevor Story in Arizona yesterday?
No, what happened?
It's just Trevor Story goes to Arizona, he hits a bomb every time. And he
Oh,
hit
no, we
first
didn't talk
inning
about that.
yesterday.
It's like Nolan in San Francisco.
Yeah, Sage Hank didn't really love the home teams and the stuff they were bringing to the table. So with the Rockies, we mostly just stuck with my under 3.5 in the first 3.
So do you have anything? So you like?
So you're saying you like Trevor to homer?
Well, no, I think we missed the boat on that.
That's it? One homer the whole series? That's he's done?
He might hit another one tonight, but I can't go. Wow, over 4.5 for Herman. Is it just because they think he's gonna get chased?
It's because they think Herman's not good anymore.
Damn, Herman should take this personally.
He should. Can Patrick, Drew, can you text them? Can someone get us in contact with Herman to let him know? What's this Trev Homer? Plus 385.
You could have got Trev Homer and Rockies win last night.
I mean, talk about reaching profitability if you just hit that every single day.
Well, it's already profitable,
Hey,
and we
I know,
missed out
but-
on it. We
Well,
can't.
Ryan,
You can't employ the strategy if you missed the wins.
gotta text me pre-show. You
I
know,
know.
these are things we need to
If
know.
he didn't do it yesterday, I would have guaranteed it today, but
Mm.
it's not happening.
I tell you what really caught my eye here. I'm a lover of the first 3 innings, but that line has been set at 2.5 runs today, Ryan. Again, but Alex Young, not good. Herman Marquez, disrespected left and right by the sportsbook. Then why is this set at 2.5?
Yeah, right?
What's going on, guys?
So you're not taking it today.
I might take the over.
Oh.
I mean, a man can only be pushed so far before he says, fine, I'll take the over. I call you on it. But no, I might just stick to the under 5.5 in the first 5.
And of course, everyone knows I'm not allowed to take this, but pitcher to record a win, Herman at plus 208. Kind of nice.
Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
I like the strikeouts, and I like the Rockies money line.
Oh, same. Okay. Right in with you. No, and I am taking the under 5.5 runs in the first 5.
It is
That's
absolutely unbelievable that we are thinking right now, like, Rockies can get back to 500 tonight.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Like, think about that. 2 weeks ago, they were 11-3.
I know, Ryan. I know.
They somehow were worse after 11-3 than they were good during 11-3.
I guess it was Henry who told me they'd only won 2 of their last 14. And I was like, wait, is that right? It
Yeah.
didn't feel like that, but Henry was like, yeah, well, they've lost 3 series in a row and they got swept the last 2 and lost 7. And I was like, oh, yeah, I guess that would make sense.
Shocking.
Dude, rough.
But just go back, throw out another 11-3, Starts last night.
Back and forth.
El
Maybe it's
Cangrejo.
fine. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, that's going to wrap it up.
Are you
Right.
not taking anything Tapia related? He's been like the theme of the show.
I mean, you needed to take that last night.
I mean, we can all come on a bet show and tell us what bets we should have took the day before.
It's over 1.5 though.
They're on to us. You're right. We missed our chance.
By the way, Porzingis ruled.
That's fine.
Porzingis ruled out.
Porzingis
Just
ruled
as I told
out.
everyone, Porzingis ruled out. Oh, by the way, real quick, we didn't talk about this, so
Yeah.
just touch on it. I'm bummed I wasn't here yesterday for many reasons. Now that I'm learning this, all the things we missed out on.
I know, really.
But mostly because I didn't get to talk about uniform games.
What are you talking about?
Last night with the Lakers was a classic uniform game. Team gets a new uniform. It's dope. They win all the time. So
You texted me about this, but when I think of the game yesterday, I think of them wearing yellow Lakers
no,
uniforms.
they wore the incredible Black Mamba jerseys.
See, I didn't even know.
You didn't even have to watch because it was a wire-to-wire cover because they were
That's true.
wearing new uniforms.
It's true.
So just keep in mind uniform games. It's my favorite betting strategy.
Well, is there anyone rocking new uniforms that we should be aware of?
I don't think so.
Okay, well, just tweet us if you see any new uniforms.
Yeah, please do.
Yes.
Follow UniWatch and all those
that's
ones.
it.
And if someone's rolling out a new uni, I don't care how big of an underdog they are. You don't go money line, but you might take them to cover.
Yeah, let's collectively stay locked in. I should say, Hank did a great job on the show. Then was a massive trigger for me once we got off the show. I lost like 2.5 units before noon because of him.
What? How?
I somehow got in on this parlay because the Bucks were going to win big, right? So I took them. I bought points, and I took them at -20. Well, by the third quarter,
Did what?
by the third quarter, they're not looking good. So we go the other way and we hedge.
Oh my God.
I take the Magic. I buy some more points. I take the Magic to lose at +5.5. Well, the Bucks ended up winning by like 14.5.
Oh, you middled yourself.
I middled myself. It was horrible.
Wow, that's miraculous. I've actually never heard of someone middling themselves in a bad way.
In an 11 a.m. game.
Like I've heard someone say like, "Oh, I got it when it was at 13.5, and then I also got it when it was at 7.5 and got the double cover." I've never heard about the double loss.
The rare double loss.
Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
I cannot believe you. How many points was the original spread?
13.5.
You guys sold off 7 points.
Henry wants to set the record straight here. He said Dre talked him into the Magic.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I believe that.
Oh,
Henry's-
Henry's setting the record straight that I talked him into the Magic. Yeah, the Magic were up big and like +500. Of course I did. Henry doubled down, didn't take his sage advice, and instead, I was semi-responsible and took the points with the Magic. Henry just went in on the money line
You guys realize
after talking me off of it.
You guys realize if you weren't idiots,
Whoa.
you would have just taken the Bucks to cover the spread, and you'd just been up 1 unit.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you live and you learn.
You do.
Henry convinced me it was going to be a blowout.
14 points is a blowout.
I know. I thought a big blowout.
You got on the wrong blowout. You needed the Lakers. All right, that's going to wrap it up for us on today's edition of DNVR Bets Daily. Thank you all for tuning in. Come down. Maybe. Are we sold out for Nuggets? Anyone? We are not sold out for
You
Nuggets.
still
So come
have a
on down.
chance.
Hang out with us. Live betting, all that fun stuff when you're down here at the DNVR bar. So
casino.
maybe we'll see you guys later, but we'll definitely see you tomorrow.